Greetings and salutations, my good friends. This is obviously Liger here, the one and only, and today we're gonna be once again adventuring into the world of automated market makers. And this time we have a service called OneSwap, which is on Ethereum. So in this video, I will be reviewing the platform and also basically showing you how to use it. So the first thing you obviously need to do is to connect your wallet. We have our MetaMask ready and open here. We're going to be hitting the connect the wallet. They also have their own wallet called the OneSwap Wallet, which I have not used. They also have MetaMask, Wallet Connect, another great service that I like, and also Coinbase Wallet is supported here. So we're going to be clicking MetaMask, and we're going to be linking the account that we're going to be using today, clicking Next, and connect. And now we are connected into OneSwap. And I guess I should probably start with the initial pitch. Well, why should I use OneSwap over Uniswap or 1inch or SushiSwap, etc.? So they have one really cool feature here, which is probably one of their strongest elements that they are offering into the market. They do also have a very nice referral program, which we're going to be talking about. So first of all, permission-free token listings. So anything that is an ERC20 token can be listed into the market. They are also an AMM, and also limit orders are supported. So what are limit orders? Well, we're going to be looking into that in a second. Also, there's 3 audits from Slowmist, PeckShield, and Biosyn. These are Chinese vetting firms, which I've recently seen a lot, so that's a good thing. So these are not totally unknown things. 3 different vettings, that is very impressive. You have to understand, this is still a beta product. So we're going to be going into the actual trading interface first, and here we can see that when we're going to be trading into this automated market maker, I have the opportunity to set out a limit order in the exchange, so I don't have to buy on the current swapping price. I can wait till the price hit XYZ, and that's when I'm going to be initiating the actual trade on the platform. They obviously do have the normal swapping thing, which we're going to be looking into a second, but this is a lot more, I like limit orders because I have usually a strategy in which I want to sell. So let's say I buy a token, like 100 pieces of a token, and I want to sell 20% at this price and 20% at that price. So I'm going to be usually laddering it up. So I will be making gains as the price seems to go upwards. And that is usually a good way to sell your things, and limit orders basically allows you to do that without going into manually seeing when the price hits XYZ, like on a swapping service. So that's one of the strength points of limit orders. There are definitely people who are going to be wanting to actually do that. So if I want to buy 0.1 point of Ethereum once, I can buy it here, and I can make that order, but the price impact is way too high right now, so it doesn't allow me to do that. So what we're going to be doing now is obviously going to be doing a swap. It allows you to obviously adjust the slippage tolerance. Since it's still a pretty new service, the liquidity here is in millions already, which is good, but it still takes time until the liquidity and slippages will go lower. And I mean, we can try 0.5, but let's see if that's going to be a thing. And the transaction, and here you can already set the recipient address, so if I want to trade it to go into directly to another wallet that I have. But we're going to be starting with the actual tokens that are listed here. So for example, Loopring I have here, we have DAI, there's many coins listed here. Anybody can list their token into the platform with the logo. I do like the interface here, it's very clear and easy to understand. I'm gonna be using some of my Ethereum into buying out, let's see if we can buy the native token here once with this amount. And let's see, if balance 5, but let's say 500, let's say how much that would cost, let's say 100, how much that would be. I'm gonna be buying 760. Okay, and then we're gonna be clicking the swap button, and then we're gonna be hitting the confirm. Here you can put out the gas fee also, here on the actual platform, which is very convenient. So obviously wrapped Ethereum is something you want to use if that's a possibility. It might come out a bit more cheaper. And now we're going to be confirming the transaction and we're going to be paying the fee. This is the total sum that we're trading, obviously, and we're going to be confirming. And now we're going to be waiting till it confirms. Might take 5 minutes, take 3 minutes. In the meanwhile, we're going to be looking into the One's ecosystem. So one of the good things about their token versus, let's say, Uniswap or the Falcon Swap token or the Sushi token, they actually have some type of a reasonable tokenomics in place, which inherently create value for it because they are burning the token. So they are using repurchase and burning. That is something that drives the value of once go up. Binance does this, KuCoin does it, many other projects do buybacks and burning. That is a good way to install that the actual value of the native token is going to be going up as the time goes on. And this has been a problem with a lot of these swapping sites. They create a token that is pretty much worthless. Governance is not inherently something that brings a lot of value because it's not something that can necessarily be leveraged to bring value to the ecosystem. So, and here are the dates. Apparently they are doing this every 3 days, or the dates seem to be vary a bit, but here it seems to be daily, and then there's a gap between here, and they're going to be burning here, and obviously the price has gone down, which is sad, sadly, but regardless, they are still burning the supply, and because they do have a farming system in place, which allows you to yield farm once, it's always going to happen that the yield farming tokens are going to be going down in price. So by providing liquidity such as ETH and ones, ETH and USDT, ETH USDC, ETH DAI is going to be giving you around 15% APY, and I think these are reasonable, that they're not so big, because otherwise everybody just will be dumping the token and also crashing the price. Then there's also a referral system, so in case you're going to be trying out this exchange today, I recommend using my referral link down below, and you will be getting portion of the 40% of the transaction fees as reward. That's pretty lucrative referral program. I wish Uniswap had one as well. I wish Sushi Swap also would have one. It seems that Mooniswap and 1inch are the only ones that have installed something like this. Allows content creators like me profit from this as well. And basically, the price that is once at the current time as you receive the transaction fee will be the reward you will be getting. And then there's some type of airdrop system that they talk about here. And already apparently $115,000 have been sent through this system. And I'm going to be letting you guys know, is it profitable? Is it giving you good prices? But there's also a referral whitelist, which is applied to my understanding to a certain amount of tokens. So certain tokens are not listed on this whitelisting. And I don't need if this means that there will be no referral fees on these one, or these are the ones that will have it. So that's something that, okay, now the actual one's ETH transaction went through. And yeah, but you can apply for a listing here in case you want that to happen. The site language comes in Chinese, and I think this is simplified Chinese. You can also see the currencies in USD and Chinese languages. There is no there's an account page which allows you to see all your assets apparently, which is pretty good. So I can go trading these on the actual platform if I so desire. So that's a nice plus, to be honest. And oh god, that's a lot of tokens I have here. But yes, so definitely I would say that OneSwap has something to offer to the market, and something lucrative for people who want to earn through referrals or earn through pooling, and maybe have a longer term hold for a token that might have an actual price development in the future due to the burning and buyback system that they have in place. And obviously, they do have the, it's still in beta, so more features are coming in. And limit orders are obviously very good option too for many traders out there. As a last thing, we can talk about the pools before we wrap it up. So here is the Once ETH pairing, and now that we actually bought Once, we can actually provide that 60, and that will be always equated into the same amount in price. So it has to be the same price for both of the pairings. And if I would provide 60 on Once into the actual contract and the Ethereum, I would be, and here you can see we bought $60, but I believe we got already burned like 0.1 or something like that. I don't know why it's not showing 60. Okay, it's not showing 60 for some reason. I think it burned. And so I would get 0.01% of the capital, but there's always risks involved, and depending on how many trades happen per day, you know, kind of sees out whatever I would be getting. But the capital pool would be so low for me that this would be not worth it unless I bought more Once in the future. But that's pretty much my rundown of the platform. Hopefully it was insightful for you and you learned something and how to use it. If you have any questions, obviously, leave your comments down below. And also, obviously, if you want to support my work, here's my Ethereum address where you can donate Once or other tokens or etc. But I will be keeping my eye on this service and seeing how it will develop. Not all of these are going to be existing in the Ethereum. There's going to be ones that are going to be taking down the markets, but there is room for niches as always. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys on the next video. Cheers.